What's up? Brian Fisher, and welcome to episode number 99 of Just Tap Tasting, a show here at the Wilkie where we taste some beers that we just tapped. And today we've got one from out west. It's from Crooked Stave Artisan Beer Project. I think that's the rest of that one. We've talked about this on the show. It's just it's hard to keep track of it all. So many breweries, and then they all want to be fancy with their name. I get it. It's fun to be fancy. But yeah, I think the Crooked Stave Artisan Beer Project, Crooked Stave nonetheless, they are I would say, as far as I know, a sour-focused, barrel aging, barrel works, kind of brewery. They started back in, what was it? 2011. 2011 they started. And they opened their brewery in Fort Collins, Colorado, which is home to the big and burly New Belgium Brewing, I believe. But they started there, and then I think a year after they opened, they moved to a facility in Denver, Colorado, where they now reside, maybe in both places. If you do know, if you've been to either, jump in the comments below and let me know. Let me know. I want to know if Crooked Stave is in both Fort Collins and Denver, or just Denver. But Denver for sure, as far as I can tell. This beer is the Colorado Wild Sage. It's a Brett Saison, so a wild yeast fermented Saison, Belgian style, if you will, that is then dosed with a whole bunch of fresh cut Colorado Wild Sage. So lots of herbal qualities expected here. Color-wise, yellow. We're just gonna keep it simple. This beer is yellow. What do you think of that? Let's go into the nose. That's more exciting than yellow. A lot of lemony herb, like Meyer lemon, that fancy lemon. We're talking about fancy stuff on the show here. Fancy names, fancy smells. It's getting fancy, real fancy. But yeah, lemony herb, lemongrass. There might be lemongrass in this beer. That's what that is. A lemony herb is, lemongrass kind of fits the bill for that. That's what, definitely like grassy herbal nose with a hint of citrus. Maybe it's because there's lemongrass in here. I don't know. Do you know? How about you? Do you know? Let's give it a taste. 6.8%, which is kind of creeping up a little bit, I think, for a Saison, just a little bit. The idea of lemongrass kind of changes the game. So much. You get a little tart, acidity coming through from the yeast, but, or not tart acidity, but I'm saying you get a little funky weirdness from the yeast, but it is just dominated by this herbal quality. I've had sage, right? My experience with sage is when you have it rubbed all over a rotisserie chicken. That's my depth of understanding of sage. And this kind of sage here, totally different. I guess when it's fresh cut, when it's wild and it's coming out of Colorado, it's different. It's pungent and pronounced. There's a lot of herbal notes on this beer, and it's just very intriguing. It's one of those beers that you want to keep drinking just to understand it. Understand what is going on there. It's very interesting. Very interesting beer. I think you should come in and have one. Question of the day. Since we're drinking an interesting beer here, I want to know what the most interesting, intriguing beer you've had. Jump in the comments below. Let me know. Thank you so much. I've been trying to say what's up to you guys in the comments on YouTube, but they've got to fix that. There's an issue. I'm sorry. I've left you hanging. Thank you so much. If you engage with us, if you watch the show, we really appreciate it. It means a lot to us. Continue to do that. Answer the question of the day. If you like what we're doing, hit the like button. Share it with your friends. We want to get the good word out about good beer, and we'll see you on the next episode or here at the bar. Cheers.